All right, Florida independent dealers. We're gonna hit about two things here real quick. I'm just trying to put out more videos. Independent dealers. I'm talking about the small dealers. You got just a few cars on your lot. You've been in business a few years. You're trying to build. You're trying to go. I'm just want to mention a few things here. You definitely want to watch out for, especially in the last 2 years with literally the prices of 1, 2 year old used cars been higher than new cars in some cases. One, be careful as far as how long you hold on to vehicles. You got the floor plan through one of these floor plans, and you're getting tax fees every month. And let me give you a perfect example that just happened to me. I bought a F-150 from Manheim, 2015 F-150. I paid about 30 grand. MMR on it was about 30 grand. This was probably, we're gonna say about a year ago I bought this. Price just started falling, the bottom of it just started falling out. So I'm looking at MMR, and check your MMR from time to time, because it does fall. So MMR on it when I bought it was about 30, nice truck. I'm gonna say about 7 months later, MMR was down to around 19 on it. So a $10,000 loss on MMR on trucks. Trucks over the last 12 months have just been down, 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 down. I guess especially with gas prices going up and stuff, but no, they had been rising, but over the last 12 months. So now, that's a $10,000 loss. Now I got to sell that retail on it. I got bought it at 30. Retail on it probably at that point was around 22, 23. So be careful with that. Sometimes it's better to get rid of your inventory. I hate running stuff back through the auction, especially as a small independent dealer, because a lot of times they see you're a small independent dealer, they're not going to give you even MMR. Like most of the time when I take something to the auction, I don't even get MMR for it. I get below. So, it's a catch 22. If you got the capital, which I know most of us don't, that's why we're small independent dealer. But if you got the capital to go ahead and buy it out off your floor plan, that's great. But if you don't, think about maybe getting rid of it. If you don't, I got one other little trick I do for that trick there. That's a consultant call or whatever. I do some consultant calls if you're interested. I got one other trick about how to get it off your floor plan without buying it if you ain't got the capital. Again, that's going to cost you though. That's a consultant call. But either think about maybe getting it off your floor plan, running it back through the auction, maybe taking a loss, or, holding on to it. And most floor plans get 6 months max, and then, hoping you can get off of it even after that loss. And just watch your MMR on thing. Because I'm going to tell you the other thing right now, compact cars. So gas prices, super high. A lot of people trying to get compact, subcompact cars. So those cars are actually going up. MMR, like I got one I bought probably 3 months ago, and its MMR is going up. So, it's just all the car, the market, you know what I mean? You got to really watch that stuff. But that's one thing. That truck shocked me. That F-150 shocked me. I literally bought that MMR 30 grand. I paid probably a grand over MMR for it, but MMR on that truck over 7 to 8 months had dropped to around 19,000. So that's crazy. You want to watch out for stuff like that. And if you got, that could be, don't, just think about if you got 5 F-150s on the lot and you bought them all for 30 and now they didn't drop to 20. That's a $10,000 loss times 5. So you $50,000 down. So watch out for that, small independent dealers, because these floor plans and these people, they ain't giving us no break. Second thing I'll say is your customers. Don't let your customers talk you down. I know people are crazy in the industry. People, especially us, I'm talking about us. We show up and you got a car on the lot for 20,000. They think we bought it for 8,000, and we should be, you know what I mean? And they should get it for 10 or 12. You know what I mean? They don't understand that. Hey, if I got a F-150 on the lot retailing for 20,000, I didn't pay 8,000 for this. I didn't pay 10,000 for this. I paid about 17, 18 for it. We don't make that much money. And not to mention all the overhead. So don't let them talk you down. I know, you know what I mean? I'll just stand by my product. I'll just sit on it. You don't want to give me, I'll sit on it, because these people will put you slap out of business. So be careful about that also. Trying to think, is one more thing I want to bring y'all. Once we talk today, sipping a little Crown Apple to my Florida independent dealers. Floor plans, definitely you gotta have them. very useful, but be very cautious with the floor plans. They want their money. These fees can really add up on the floor plan, so just be cautious with that. Let me think. And the other thing is, check out some of my other videos, but you gotta, one way, actually, I'm gonna go here first. Small independent dealers, especially first getting started, and we made this mistake. I would not come into the game buying, I know a lot of people want cash cars, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 car. I would not come into the game. If you are a new dealer, you only been here, you don't got $300,000, $400,000 or $200,000, $300,000 that you can throw at something. I would not come into the game buying '08 cars, '05 cars for $2,000, $3,000. And I'll tell you why. Because those cars got issues. When you buy these cars with 180, 200,000 miles, they 10, 15, 20 years old, the issues. You know what I mean? I bought two one time from Tampa Manheim. They both broke down before I could get them back to the lot. And our lot ain't about 20 miles away. So, and if you don't got the facilities, when you take that car somewhere else, third party and get them to fix it, you really gonna get charged retail. So it's not like you got an in-house mechanic. So until you can get an in-house mechanic and your own repair facilities, I wouldn't do that. I'm not telling you to buy brand new cars like 2021, but buy something that's like under 100,000, like an Accord. Get your Accord, maybe 2012, 13, 14, somewhere up in there. You're going to pay, you know what I mean? You might pay 7, 8, 10 for it, but you got a car that you ain't going to have to run to the repair shop and put, all this money into it and then be upside down and trying to sell it. So that is a tip that I'm going to give to you. And that's what we do now. I do not, you call me talking about it because when, cash car actually mean anything. If people buy cash cars off for $50,000 all the time. But most time when people are calling you talking about a cash car, what they mean is something between $3,000 to $8,000 in most likely. And that ain't nothing but some junk. It's gonna fall apart on them. They're gonna be mad at you. One, when it fall apart, they're gonna come back to you, even though they signed the as is, they're still gonna come back to you and think you're supposed to fully warranty it. And again, it will fall apart on you before you can even sell it, and you'll need to put thousands of dollars into it, and a lot of times be upside down on it. So I would steer away from them. Don't mean you got to buy something brand. Don't try and buy, don't go out trying to buy the new Hellcat. Nope, don't suggest that either. But something like that, 2012, I think they changed the body style on the Accord. It looks like the 17s, 18. Get you a 12 Accord, get you a 12, 13 Camry. Something like that that's not too old, but it's 12, 13, under 100,000 miles. Shouldn't need all those repairs if it is something minor. Not well, transmission going out, engine going out. Now you $3,000, $4,000 upside down, can't get rid of the car. So that's gonna do it for the day. I ain't gonna keep y'all much longer. It's Friday. We about to turn up on our Crown Apple here in St. Pete. If y'all got any questions, get in the comments. Let me know. I do consulting. I've been in the game a little bit. I will tell you, I wish I would have had somebody to pay and consult with and avoid a lot of the hurdles that we saw. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. You got any questions, get in the comments. Also hit that thumbs up button for me, hit that bell notification so y'all know next time I release something. And I'm thinking about doing something for us independent dealers, man. Like it's hard. Like at the auction, we the last. Those franchise dealers, they at the top. They always get their cars in the top 50. We at the back. When we do sell our stuff, we don't even get MMR because we independent dealers. They get MMR plus, you know what I mean? So I ain't knocking. This is how business works. So don't think I'm a businessman. I ain't knocking it, but I'm just saying maybe us independent dealers can link together and come up with some type of thing where we can trade, sell cars between us and be able to get them at, a reasonable price and make a little more money or something. So if you got any ideas on that, get in the comments also, man, and we will catch you on the next one.